Hello, ghost hunters! Recent updates have made changes to how we get fingerprint evidence. Stay tuned to see what is new. Let's start out with what is probably the biggest change to fingerprints. For those of you playing Phasmophobia for a while, you know that fingerprints can result in lots of photographic evidence. And maybe that is why the developer felt the need to change what did not feel broken. But now fingerprint evidence is considerably harder to get. While getting the ghost to interact with an item should result in fingerprints most of the time, those fingerprints will not stick around for long. In the past, once fingerprints appeared on an object, they remained for the entire hunt. Now they will disappear over time. At the moment of this video release, that is 2 minutes. But considering they were only around for 60 seconds last week, it is possible that the timer will shift a bit in the future as well. The biggest takeaway from this change is that if you are looking for fingerprint evidence, you must check for touch doors, windows, objects immediately, or chance missing the evidence. And if you are hoping to get photograph evidence of them, you will need to be quick with getting the pictures as well. So how do you get fingerprints as evidence? If you have not watched my UV and glowstick video, you can find it here. Most of the information in this video is still pretty good advice. Most commonly, you will find fingerprints on doors, windows, and light switches. But starting with the introduction of the prison map, those fingerprints started appearing in some new places. Even to this day, I have not yet managed to find this elusive fingerprint, found by my friend Akutaki on the spacebar of one of the prison keyboards which control the lights in the cell blocks. And now with the newest map, Maple Lodge Campsite, we can find fingerprints in even more unique places. Fingerprints are not only found on the light switches and the doors, but on picnic tables, lanterns, coolers, tent windows, tent door flaps, and I would guess a variety of places I have not yet seen myself. If you're hoping to get this evidence to appear, the easiest way is to ask your ghost to open a door or turn on a light. Sometimes you can ask the ghost to make a sound and it will knock on the window, leaving behind a handprint. Players are limited to 2 UV lights per hunt. Alternatively, you can also bring 2 Glowsticks, and while these may not be as useful as the UV lights in finding fingerprints, they do work and can be very useful if you leave them near areas where fingerprints are most likely to appear. These fingerprints can be seen on the cameras in the van when in night vision mode, but only if the UV light or a glowstick is illuminating them. How likely are you to find fingerprints in your hunts? When the game released, fingerprints were the least common evidence. Once the Goryo and the Myling were added to the game, they became the most common evidence. But now with the addition of 4 new ghost types, of which only 1 has fingerprints, they can be found in 9 of the 20 ghost types. By comparison, EMF is the most common evidence at 10. Often confused with fingerprints are footprints. While footprints can be photographed as evidence, it does not count as fingerprint evidence in determining your ghost type. However, Wraith ghosts do not have footprints, and so you can still use this evidence to eliminate or determine your ghost type. Keep in mind, footprints are only visible with the UV light or glow sticks and only after salt has been placed. And finally, let's talk about the Obake and how it differs with fingerprints. The journal tells us that the Obake will rarely leave a trace when interacting with the environment. In other words, it has a reduced chance of leaving fingerprints when touching doors, lights, windows, and other items that often will leave fingerprint evidence. Additionally, if the Obake leaves behind fingerprint evidence, it has a chance of leaving a 6-finger handprint, which identifies your ghost as an Obake. Their fingerprints will sometimes not linger for the full 2 minutes. Because of these unique characteristics, you may be able to determine your ghost type with this one evidence. Unfortunately, these are only chance interactions and not guaranteed every time. Where is the most unique place that you have found fingerprints? Have you seen the Obake's 6-finger handprint? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, happy hunting.